Hey everybody, this is Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff, and look what just arrived on my doorstep. This is the OnePlus 5 in the soft gold. So I want to do a quick unboxing for you all so you can take a look at what the color looks like. I also have the OnePlus 3 in the soft gold. This was one of my favorite phones of all time. I just loved how light it was. In color, I mean. A very happy, light color. Not overbearingly gold. So I expect the same thing with this one. One thing that bums me out a little bit is that this is not a top spec phone. This is not the 8GB RAM model. It doesn't look like they're going to be offering it in this one. This one is 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Oh boy, I can't get this open. There we are. Let's peel off that plastic. Otherwise, spec-wise, this is exactly the same phone. It's just a little bit cheaper of a version. So let's go ahead and open the box. There we go. So at first you are greeted with a very white looking front. Let's have these side by side as we're looking at this. They look to be the same shade of white on the front, which is nice. You still have those bezels at the top and at the bottom. Let's turn it over. Take all the stickers off and such. And there you have it. So yeah, that is that nice soft gold color. It is a very beautiful looking phone. Still, compared to the OnePlus 5, I'm looking at the OnePlus 3, and I like this look a little bit better. It just seems more symmetrically balanced to me. Not to mention, a lot of people say this looks more like an iPhone. But yeah, that is a very pretty phone. Feels nice in the hand. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Is there a difference in the feeling? This one actually feels a bit softer, and one of my concerns was that this was kind of so soft it felt a bit slippery. This feels a little less slippery somehow. Soft, but less slippery. Yeah, I'm actually feeling more comfortable holding this one without a case than I am this one. This one's more fine feeling. Interesting. I'm sure this is one that I would prefer using. It's just a bummer that we don't have the 8GB with 128GB of storage. Let's see what else is in the box. It should be just the same experience as the one I opened in my review. So you have documentations in the box, SIM ejection tool, beautiful picture taken with the OnePlus 5. Then you've got your dash charging brick and the USB-C charging cable. Extremely fast charging. I really love dash charging. It continues charging quickly even while you are using your phone. That's something I can't say for other types of charging. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And there is a screen protector on here, it seems. I'll just leave it for now, but I will peel that up. I don't like screen protectors very much. So while that's turning on, we can take a look around it. And yes, gosh, this is really pretty. I just love how this looks. Genuinely. I'm not being paid to say this. This soft gold just happens to really be one of my favorite colors on a phone. It's just very classy. So on the back, you can see we've got our dual camera setup, microphone, LED flash. You have the antenna band lines, which are more visible on this model. You can see they kind of blend in on the black one. You've got a dual SIM card slot. No SD card slot, unfortunately. Power button. You've got the notification slider here on the left and the volume rocker. Then on the bottom, we've got a standard headphone jack, microphone, USB-C charging port, speaker. You've got some capacitive buttons under here, which are interchangeable if you want to have your back or recents key switched. Fingerprint sensor, front-facing camera here, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor, also your receiver. We've got that same AMOLED display on the front. This is a 5.5-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display. They call it Optic AMOLED, but it's Samsung manufactured. Let's just call it Super AMOLED for that sake. Okay, so here we have it all set up, and I've just been comparing the displays back and forth. Thankfully, I have a nice one-tone display, just like with my other OnePlus 5, the higher spec version. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to ask me, do I have that Jello type effect? Yes, I do. And the funny thing is that I do have it on this one, but I really did not notice it. It took me quite a long time to figure out what in the world is everybody talking about. And yes, I can see it now. But in my normal use, it's not really something that I notice, and it exists on this too. And I don't think I'm really going to be bothered by it. As far as I understand, the display has been installed upside down. That was for some design choice reasons. And apparently if you turn it this way, you don't notice it. Either way, it's not going to stop me from using either one of these phones, as I'm not hugely bothered by it. Still, for the price, these are really nice spec'd phones. And I think if you're looking for something that's a little bit more feminine or classy even, this is not a bad choice. I think it's beautiful. We can also take a look at some cases on it. I've got several here. This is the carbon. It's actually not so bad looking. You have that nice contrast with the black with the white. Got a little bit of that gold peeking out. And we've also got this sandstone one. That also looks pretty nice with the contrast. And then we've got our two wood designs. This is probably the color that I would end up using. And lastly, here we go. This is the lighter color. Actually, this goes pretty nice. This is probably the one that I would carry it around in. I don't really like extremely protective cases as it becomes quite bulky, but this adds minimal bulk. Looks really nice. That light color wood with the overall light tones of this phone. Still, I think I would prefer more to just carry it around just as it is because it's eye-catching. It's light and a happy color, not dark and brooding. And that's something I really appreciate. And the last thing that I wanted to compare it with, here we have a gold iPhone 6s Plus. You can see the different shades of the gold here. And the OnePlus 5 is a bit more subdued. It almost feels like it's edging on a classier silver. So this should give you a pretty good idea of what this color looks like. It's beautiful. So this is really all that I wanted to show you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I did do a full review already for the OnePlus 5 with these top spec model. It was amazing to me. I thought that it was a really great functioning phone for the price still. So go check out that review. I will put a link in the information box right here and also a link in the description. So thank you everybody for watching. This has been Erica, the Technology Nerd, likes to film stuff. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you like this soft gold color. I'm definitely favoring the soft gold over the darker black. I just really wish that they had this as top spec. Not sure why they decided just to have this as a lower model exclusive, but still 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage is not bad. So let me know what you guys think and have a good night.